Hi guys, and welcome back to Leslie Through the Looking Glass. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Leslie. For my returning viewers, as always, thank you so much for coming back to support my channel. It means so very much to me. Alright guys, we are back with another Mental Health Monday video. We're getting super close to Christmas. We're less than a week away, so I hope everybody is doing well. I know the holidays can be very hard for us with the mental health challenges that we sometimes struggle with. So I just hope everybody's doing okay. And if you aren't, it's okay to not be doing okay. Just make sure you're reaching out and using your support system. That being said, today's video, I had a whole other video idea planned and wanting things that I was going to talk about, kind of with like the holidays and the end of the year and goal setting and anxiety with that, which I still will probably do that video at some point here in the next couple Mental Health Mondays. But I'm not having a great mental health day. My day started out really good and it's just really tanked. I have had my first 2 panic attacks that I've had in a very long time. And I'm having a very hard time like not being jittery and shaky and panicky feeling even now. So as always with this channel, like I try to be transparent. I'm not going to go into details of what caused these things because it at this time does not matter. But what I want to talk about is like how hard it is to balance the emotions that come with anxiety, and how when you make progress it feels like you give an inch and sometimes other people take a mile with that in response to things, and I'm really struggling with it. You know, it's so hard to discuss your anxious feelings with other people, especially other people that maybe aren't like in your day-to-day, because a lot of people don't get it. A lot of people are never going to understand the feelings that go with it, if they haven't experienced it. A lot of people don't talk about it because it makes them uncomfortable. A lot of people don't know how to separate their emotional reaction to what we're talking about and take things personally, which is understandable. All these things are understandable, right? Like, I get why that conversation doesn't make sense to people who don't have the same struggles, or how things seem like it's a personal thing against somebody specifically versus your anxiety and your level of comfort. But it's just really, it's so hard, because you want to share with people so that like maybe if they knew how certain things made you feel, they are on your team and in your corner, so they don't want you to feel that way, so they might want to help. But you also can't expect that of other people because you can only control yourself and your actions and your thoughts. That's one of the things I learned in therapy, is I needed to quit hoping other people were going to help me do the work and just do my work and do what I could. But it's hard because you want to explain things to people. If you know your anxiety is causing conflict, you want to try to explain your side of it to try to help make it seem like, or not help even make it seem like, help explain why those things are in your mind, or why you need different communication or whatever. And it just sucks. And if you're like me and you do, anxiety is one of the things you struggle with, like you get anxious thinking about how those conversations could play out because you know to just expect the worst, because that's just what your anxious brain does. And inevitably, if you've spoken about your anxiety to people, you know that it's not always well received, or it's not taken in the way that you mean it. So that makes things also very challenging. And like, I'm so proud of what I've done lately, and I've really taken some steps and pushed myself outside of my comfort zone, Things handled moderately okay, not like overly panicked, not necessarily the greatest comfort, but like okay. And those are huge steps for me because I did things I wouldn't have done a year ago, and I'm so proud of that. But then it's like, well, by doing those, now you just open the door to a whole bunch of other things that you're not ready to deal with yet. And I don't know. I don't know how to handle it or what to do with it. And even when I feel like my anxiety is rational, like my anxious feelings are based on things that are fair, they're, they're exacerbated by anxiety, but the factors are very fair, I think. Other people might not take it to the extreme that I would, but I feel like, then it becomes a whole nother touchy subject. And I don't know, guys. I just want you to know that if you feel this way, it's okay. And you're not the only one. Like, it's very isolating to feel like nobody around you gets it. Even the people who try or who get some parts of it, like, you're so grateful for that because you have to have that help in your corner. But even then, it's still not at your level. There's very few times you connect with somebody who knows exactly how you feel. And in that, it's very isolating. Like, even talking to somebody and getting help, they can help you with tools and stuff, but they don't necessarily know how isolating that feels. And that's part of why I do this, right? And that's part of why I do Mental Health Monday videos, is I know it's isolating. I feel it a lot. And so I know if I feel that way, other people are feeling that way. So we do this to just kind of get a sense of community and know that you're not alone. And my goal is doing this is to like reach out and help anybody who might feel alone and know that you're not. And I'm sure everything will fall into place. I'm sure, there'll be some sort of outcome that is what it is, but it doesn't change the fact that in between that resolution and these feelings, nobody will know how I'm feeling right now. And nobody that I interact with on a daily basis will understand what I'm feeling like right now. I'm not saying nobody out there experiences the same thing, but that's just really hitting me today, really hard and really, really sad. And it's making everything a little bit worse. So just know that none of us are in this alone. There are people out there that feel like you do and go through the things you go through. And just know, I get it. I know how it can feel. I know how isolating it can feel. I know how you just wish people understood and that you wish you didn't feel like a burden all the time. But yeah, so that's all I have today, guys. Sorry, this is kind of a little bit of a less happy video right before the holidays, but I just felt like it was important because I've always tried to be transparent on this page and share exactly where I'm at, how I'm doing, what I'm feeling. And then also because we are getting close to the holidays, and those feelings of stress and other anxiety can make everything seem a little bit worse and a little bit harder. But you're not alone. None of us are alone. So I hope everybody has a good week. I hope that everybody gets through these holidays happy and healthy. And I will be back next Monday with the Mental Health Monday video. I probably won't post a video over the weekend. because it'll be Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And I've been slacking on my Saturday videos anyways. But anyways, I hope you guys all have a good week, and I'll see you next time.